Rainy morning ahead. The flood watch is still in effect for the western mountains and the northern areas of the upstate Oconee, Pickens County's mountains under this flood watch until 1 o'clock this afternoon. The rain should taper off before that point, but with the draining of all the moisture that's come through, it still could take some time to see some flood concern. Right now, the lighter showers are starting to approach the edges of western North Carolina. We still have some downpours here in the upstate, but it's getting a little bit better. It's still a soaker of a morning. It's widespread. The mountains are really dealing with heavier rain from Asheville eastward. Here in the upstate, the heaviest downpours currently happening down near 96, Lawrence, Clinton, and east of Spartanburg out toward Gaffney and Blacksburg. But we will have a few waves of downpours still possible through about 9 a.m. Then closer to midday, most of these showers will start to push eastward, so we will improve in the afternoon. Futurecast shows it pretty well. The heaviest rain gone by 9, but most of the showers exiting by early afternoon. If you need your umbrella toward the end of the day, it will not be for much. It's going to mostly taper off. The clouds will stick around. Those near the Midlands, Lawrence, Newberry, Union counties, these are spots that could see those sprinkles last until about the dinner hour. Everyone else, though, should start to dry out. Overnight, there's going to be a push of colder air, so lingering moisture near the Tennessee line, as is typical for February, could stick around with a light snow shower on the Tennessee border, but most areas will clear through tomorrow morning and will be left with sunshine over the weekend. Here in the upstate, temperatures may not budge today. Low 60s now, and it's expected to stay in the low 60s through the day. The mountains, though, in the 50s now. The colder air is on your edges, so it's actually going to get colder in the high peaks today. Wind speeds are picking up. It's up to 16 miles per hour now in Greenville and Anderson. Gusts are even stronger. Mountains haven't seen too much wind yet, but it will pick up, and that's where we'll see the temperature fall. So in the upstate, you have morning rain, a drier and cloudy afternoon, gusty winds at a high of 62, which is basically what it is right now. The mountains will dry out and cool into the lower 40s with that stronger wind through the day. Overnight, as the sky clears and really gets quite cold, we're looking at 20s to low 30s. Everyone at and below freezing overnight. Good news, though, it will have been dry for about 18 hours before it really gets to that freezing mark. So we don't really have that threat for iciness overnight in the big sense. Most roads should be able to dry out without much of a problem. 7-day forecast for the mountains shows a clear sky for the weekend and into next week. Temperatures mainly stay in the 40s with nights in the 20s. In the upstate, chilly weekend ahead. 50 tomorrow, 47 by Sunday. Sunny both days. Less windy. Still looking at freezing and below conditions overnight. And then it should warm up slightly toward the middle of next week.